Andy, thanks for joining us once again. So we come into this week off the back of an impressive victory at MK Dons, and something which you prioritise in the team's performances is clean sheets. So you must be really pleased with that one.
Yeah, delighted. I thought the performance, like I said, was really disciplined. I thought we was excellent. We was excellent when we had the ball as well. I thought we'd done some really, played some really good stuff at times. But look, we're built on clean sheets, this football club. I make no secret of that, and so I was probably more happy about that we were solid, kept a clean sheet, and obviously got the 3 points. So yeah, delighted.
Plenty of new bodies coming into the side in the past couple of weeks, and a few of them yet to be involved. How's everyone settling in, both in terms of personality and characters, but also adjusting to how you want them to play?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of settling in, like everything. I think the players that have been here, they see new faces come in, it gives them a lift, and it kind of lifts their performances a little bit, because they know that people are coming in there to try and get in the team, and that's what we want, competition for places. But they're settling in well, and it's their job now to try and get in the team. I always maintain, if the team's winning, you've got to try and get in there somehow, and if you're in the team and it's winning, don't get taken out. I say to all the guys, the team picks itself. You all think I think it, but the team picks itself, so keep winning, and it's quite an easy equation.
And you mentioned competition for places there. It seems like such a tight-knit group on and off the pitch, but they're having to compete with one another. It's just the reality of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, I haven't got one bad character in this football club, and I wouldn't have one, but they're brilliant. They all know how it works, and they all accept and respect how it works. I've had no one in here, sort of saying they should be in the team for this reason, that reason. They know that it's a results-driven business. They know there's competition for places and it's healthy, and they know, it's fair, and it's about everyone trying to push to get in that first 11, first sort of 17, 18. And I also maintain that it's about the whole group. The whole group has to affect us for the next 16 games, and if you're not in the team, you will be in it at some point, and we've got to make sure we just keep pushing this football club forward.
You had an opportunity to sort of step back a little bit last night and watch some of the younger players, as well as a small number of first team players away to Fleetwood United. What was your take of that game and the youngsters that were on show?
Well, I thought they was excellent. I wouldn't want to name anyone individually, just because I just think it's a bit unfair, because I thought they was all really good. But what really stood out to me was, they was up against a lot more mature and experienced team last night, and they stood up to the challenge. I mean, there were some feisty challenges going around in the match, and physical challenges, all fair, but they stood up to that, and they showed real character and bravery from those young boys. It's good learning for them, and there was a lot of desire in that team to win. So there was a lot of pluses, and as I'm saying this to you, I've got one or two players in my head which I wouldn't want to mention because it's a bit unfair, but they was all good. So like I say, that competition particularly works well for these young boys to put in performances and stick in my brain to know that they're sort of on the journey to come into my team at some point.
And Steve Harris, of course, taking that game as well as the B team fixtures. How important is it having someone like Steve, who's Bromley through and through, integrated into your setup, knows how you want the players to play, and is able to facilitate that transition from under 21 through to first team? We're
blessed with Steve, I have to say that. Let's go back probably to when I first come and right through, Liam Vincent, Kellen Fisher, Ben Krause, the ones we know. Ollie Tanner, he was really early on in my journey. I think Steve was telling me that I should play Ollie. Probably at that point it was a wrong time for me. I'd just come in the club, but and there's been loads like that, And Steve, when Steve tells me Gaffer's ready for your team, I listen. There's no doubt about that. So it's great for me. It's great that Steve, feels like trust his decision. And if we get it wrong or it's not right, it's just not right, probably by just a little bit early. But look, we've got to chuck these boys in at some point, and I'm always going to do that. And Steve's a real good catalyst for that part of this football club, which is very important for how we have to run this club.
We've received the news this week that the Walsall match next month is going to be televised live on Sky Sports Football, which is an incredible first opportunity for this football club to do that. But the unfamiliar prospect of playing on a Thursday night.
Another bit of history, mate. Can't keep making history. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. it won't be like a Tuesday game, weirdly enough. I've played on a Friday night, and it's slightly different. We used to play on a Friday night at Colchester, and it's a completely different mentality for everybody. You know, the players will think they got the weekend off, the staff will be thinking they can go to another game over the weekend, and the fans will be, you know, it's a different setup, as weird as that sounds. So I'm quite looking forward to it, and I don't think many of us have played on a Thursday night. Obviously, when we was at Newcastle, we did in the Cup. So it's good, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. If we get a result, then it's a great idea. I'll be making an advocate for all Thursday night matches.
And this week on Saturday, of course, we host Fleetwood Town, a side which we had a good 0-0 with, an entertaining 0-0 with back in October. And I know you felt, and most people felt on the day, we were probably unlucky not to get the 3 points. Yeah,
I mean, look, it'll be a different game. They're under a different manager who we know really well, Pete. He's done brilliant at Halifax when we used to play against him. And it'd be a tough game. You know, they'll be up for it. He's stripped them back a little bit. He's got them all knowing what they're doing, and they're effective at what they do. So yes, there'll be another tough game, and I think I've said that pretty much every week. There's no easy games, home, away, whichever. So we're looking forward to Fleetwood coming. We had a good game up there. I thought it was, you know, a game probably we should have won that day, but that's all by the by. You know, this is a completely different match with a manager that set his team up in a different way. So yeah, we'll look forward to that and respect Fleetwood and Pete and welcome them down to Bromley and look forward to the game.
Like you said there, it is back to Hayes Lane for that fixture. Something that's going to be a little bit different is it's probably going to be a bit quiet behind where you're situated in the dugouts. I'm sure you've seen how different it looks out there and how quickly the way it's all gone, isn't it, behind the dugouts?
I mean, I'd be interested to see what the fans see when they turn up. I mean, it's so quickly how it's been cleared, and you know, it's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to that sort of whole stand sort of progression. But yeah, be a bit quieter, and we'll just have to, you know, make our own atmosphere on the pitch.
Andy, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.